You know the stereotype, right?
Look.
To sound like an absolute pro in a second language, you need to...
Oh, yeah, memorize the entire dictionary.
Exactly. You need to use massive words like plethora and synergy.
Yeah, synergy is always the classic one.
Right. But what if the top 1% of English speakers are actually using a vocabulary that's, well, smaller than yours?
It sounds totally backwards, I know.
It does. But we've got our hands on this really cool guide from English with Ava, and it breaks down exactly how these elite communicators operate. Okay, let's unpack this. Do the best speakers actually have some secret, complex vocabulary hidden up their sleeves?
Well, actually, it's the exact opposite. The top 1% really prioritize absolute clarity over perfection. And that is step 1 from the guide.
Wait, so they aren't trying to sound like a walking thesaurus?
Not at all. I mean, they focus purely on just being understood. And psychologically speaking, that clarity signals high status.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, when you overcomplicate your speech, you're usually just signaling insecurity.
Right.
It sounds like you have something to prove, you know?
Oh, I love that. It's like juggling too many heavy weights. You think picking up all these huge, complex words is going to impress people?
But you just end up dropping them.
Exactly. You drop them and just look clumsy.
Yeah.
Simple words are like, well, just holding one weight perfectly. It gives you absolute control.
That's a perfect way to look at it, because complexity is actually the enemy of clarity here. When you force it, you completely sacrifice the message.
Right. So since complexity is the enemy, how do simple words manage to sound so powerful and authoritative?
So this brings us to steps 2 and 3. Elite speakers use really simple but undeniably strong statements.
Like what? What's an example?
Things like, I believe this is important, or in my opinion, this works better. Just very direct.
Okay, simple enough.
Right, but what's fascinating here is that the secret of projecting confidence isn't actually the words themselves.
Wait, it's not the words.
Nope, it's the pacing. Taking your time, utilizing the pause, and just speaking slowly makes even the most basic English sound incredibly powerful and intentional.
Okay, wait, I have to push back on that a little bit.
Go for it.
If you're standing in a boardroom, right, and you're speaking really slowly, using super basic sentences, wouldn't that make you sound a bit unnatural? Like a robot reading a script?
Well, it absolutely could if you don't bridge the gap. That's actually step 4.
Oh, okay. So how do you bridge it?
You fix that by sprinkling in natural conversational anchors.
Anchors, like filler phrases.
Exactly. Phrases like, honestly, I think, or from my experience, it really softens the rigidity, you know?
Right. It immediately makes the speech feel fluent and real.
Exactly. It creates a relaxed confidence rather than sounding like some rehearsed monologue.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because all these external tricks we just talked about, the pacing, the simple phrasing, they're entirely useless if your brain is constantly buffering.
Oh, the buffering is the absolute worst.
Yeah. And that happens when you're secretly acting as your own live interpreter, right? We're talking about the internal mechanics now.
Absolutely. That is the fatal flaw for so many language learners, which is step 5, translating from your native language in your head before you speak.
Right, doing the mental gymnastics.
Yes. When you do that, your brain is essentially running 2 operating systems at once.
Sounds exhausting, honestly.
It is. You're using up your working memory to hold the native thought while you desperately search for the English equivalent. And that cognitive overload is what causes those agonizing, unnatural pauses.
It's like the Steve Jobs turtleneck approach to language. By standardizing your sentence structures and ditching the translation process, you just free up mental bandwidth.
That's a great analogy. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, removing that mental middleman is what unlocks true fluency.
You just have to think directly in English.
Exactly. Thinking in English is about linking the concept directly to the vocabulary. You bypass your native language entirely. Once you drop the live translation, your speech instantly becomes faster and smoother.
Okay, so for everyone listening, the source actually issues a specific practice task for you.
Oh, I love this part.
Yeah, try speaking out loud about any topic for exactly 1 minute. But here are the rules.
Just 1 minute of driving in that lower gear?
Yep. Use only simple sentences, maintain a clear, slow pace, and focus entirely on thinking directly in English without translating.
It's harder than it sounds, but it works.
So what does this all mean?
It means that elite speaking relies on confidence and clarity. It is never about having the most difficult words in the room.
Put down the heavy dictionary.
Precisely. Keep it simple. But this raises an important question.
Oh, lay it on me.
If elite communication is really just about keeping things simple, staying relaxed, and focusing on clarity, how much of our everyday anxiety around language learning is actually completely self-invented?